Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. It's a magical day, Libra. Let's get into the astrology and the tarot cards. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, and it is a juicy-ass week, and we're going to get into it. Libra, there's a lot of harmony in the air for you. Please remember that this reading always includes an extended reading, so I hope you will join me for that. We're going to unravel the current situation. There's a lot from the past that has already popped up. We're going to dig in. The past doesn't pop up unless it's directly related to what's going on right now, and then we'll get into predictive as in what is coming for you. Oh, I don't know if you're ready for this. Okay, so what is happening astrologically that's got me so psyched? Venus is going into Sagittarius, and that's a huge relief. This is almost like a sense of, oh, I'm not obsessed with those motherfuckers anymore, or I don't feel like I have to constantly pay and suffer in order to be loved. Love don't have to hurt. When she heads into Sagittarius, there's just a sense of, oh my God, freedom, liberation, expansion, maybe even travel. Maybe you guys are going somewhere. You're going to be doing something. So this is fantastic. It's a great opportunity for you to travel while Venus is in Sagittarius during Sagittarius season. Go to it. Take chances that you normally wouldn't take. And I don't mean risks. I mean things that you normally wouldn't be interested in, or if something kind of sounds good but you've never done it before, this is the time to put yourself out there and expand what does turn you on, what does make you interested. This is beautiful, like a beautiful chance to just try new things. It's also a very lucky time for you, especially because of the astrology that's happening. Let's get a little bit into that a little bit deeper. Venus, for most this week, when she moves into Sagittarius, she is conjunct to Mercury. So there isn't a damn thing that you can say that's going to be misinterpreted or that will end up wrong for you. There's a sort of a ring or a musicality to your voice, to your sound. Sweet, sweet music, man. This is also a time when you will be very fortunate. It's like your mind and what you desire, it's just working together to just really appeal to people. This is a very appealing time for you where you'll get a lot of really positive attention. People will want to talk to you. They'll want to speak with you. This is a great time to like give a presentation or to put yourself out there and say, hey, can we talk? This is a good time. It's a good time for finances, for the money to be rolling in. And in a way that I think was beyond what you could have imagined for yourself, because there's a trine between Jupiter and Neptune that says God is at work here. That there's not just your input. There's something more going on, and it's almost like you're open enough to allow yourself to expand and to try it. This is so awesome. Yeah, we're going to get into the details, but I just want you to understand how the astrology backs you up. Something even more beautiful is by the end of the week, there's also a trine to Chiron. There's a trine between your Venus-Mercury conjunction and Chiron, which means that there is peace from the past. There's also, I'm making harmony with the past by creating something in the future. So being inspired to create something based on what really took it out of me in the past. So doing something with that pain, learning from it, growing from it, harmonizing with it so that there is like a peace about you and a resolution, maybe even a reconciliation. Okay. So this sets the scene. Let's get into the general energy. Oh my God. So there's already something sticking out from the past I definitely want to show you guys. You can see it's chameleon. So that means that you were not seen, you were not noticed, you were not recognized. It's act as if it's almost like in some ways maybe you couldn't fit in, or people just completely and totally ignored you. This happened in the past, and it looks like it happened quite a bit in the past. So we're not talking about recent past. We're talking at least a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, but definitely definitely in your lifetime. This isn't past life. Act as if it's almost like, I don't know, you just didn't fit in, or you just completely got ignored. That's the vibes I'm getting, and it's got something to do with what's going on right now. Let me even this out a bit so that it's not completely obnoxious. Yep. Okay. Let's let's talk a little bit more about this past situation. Slow and steady wins the race, and surrender now. Or you were getting really frustrated and really sick of waiting. Something that was taking what seemed like or felt like forever. Okay, let's keep going. And then we have butterfly spirit, and you see clearly now coming out in the past too. So this is transformative energy, something to teach you how to be wise. It's almost like you had to learn the wisdom to understand this path a lot better. I just keep feeling fish out of water here. Like never fitting in, always standing out, always in particular, just not finding your groove. We have surrender now, and slow and steady wins the race. Like something was moving very, very slowly. It's almost like it was trying to teach you patience. Transformation is beautiful. So this is butterfly energy, and you see clearly now. It's almost like a sense of you. Oh, wait. This was happening outside of you. I think that this is a sense of you. In other words, universe is saying that you could not have made this situation work in the past because the universe wasn't ready, or the world wasn't ready. It had to grow, and it had to shift for its eyes to even be able to be discerning enough to recognize what it didn't used to be able to see. Okay, let's see how this impacts right now. We have see the big picture. Somebody's looking broader, and they're looking further, and they're actually starting to see the potential or possibility where they did not before. This is also almost like a clearing, especially of financial situation. I don't know why I got that, but it's because it's a Taurus energy. As you can start to look in the distance, look long term, like the fog has cleared. But I think mostly somebody is expanding their perspective. They're starting to be able to see how this has a future. Oh my God, this is a huge possibility for the future. I finally see where it fits in and where it belongs, where I could not before. Then you have bring a gentle touch, clear out the clutter, and think on your feet. It's almost like you have the ability to move around again. This is Sagittarius energy because you've shed some burden. This is some burden, maybe even financial burden that you've finally been able to get rid of or shed. It's going to come in. It's not like this huge fight. It's almost like a soft announcement. Getting rid of, hold on. Think on your feet. You better be ready for something, man. And I think you are. I think you're ready for a new start or a new... Oh, shit. Somebody is finally able to look at you with brand new eyes. They're actually able... Something that you wrote. Did you write something? Did you propose something? Did you say something? Were you singing? This has got something to do with specifically... Virgo energy, Mercury energy. It's they're starting to finally see the beauty in what you've said, what you've created, right? They see the far-reaching implications. They finally have a global enough perspective to be able to see how this is going to be lucky, or this is going to be a great opportunity, because all this like crap from the past is like they've grown up enough to see it. They're gonna hop at the chance to do something different, or asking you to hop at the chance to do something different, because you get how it impacts, how it's going to have future impact, how it's going to have future not implications, but future applications, future usefulness. Finally, people aren't seeing myopically. They get how this is going to be applicable to, it's almost global. It's almost got global appeal. Something here has got global appeal. Okay, this is just baseline, dude. We're getting the baseline. DC. By the way, guys, brief interruption. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and boop that like button. It really, really helps the channel. But I want to remind you, please check out my community feed and go ahead and take that poll if you're interested in participating and coming to meet me at my first ever meet and greet in March of 2023 in Austin, Texas. There's two ways. There's virtual or actually be there. If you're interested in participating, go let me know in the poll what you're interested in, because we really should celebrate this together. This is a huge accomplishment for the channel. Just a brief interruption. So, all the same old shit. What does frog have to do with this? What does frog have to do with this? What does it have to do with? It was stuck. Somebody was stuck. There's like as many times as you tried, it wouldn't happen. Something was stuck. And I think it's like the world, the mentality. I don't think this is just your mentality. I think this is global mentality, and that's why you were stuck. Some things, it's almost like some things you can't control being stuck. Like you can't. It's not something that you can do. It's like the world has to loosen around you. You kept putting a lot of effort, a lot of energy into this, kept trying something over and over, but it's because somebody was weighted down. They wouldn't let go of the old crap. And then we have justice. So this is, it was an unjust decision. It was an imbalanced decision. It was a decision made against you because somebody wasn't willing to get out of their safety zone. A decision made against you because somebody wasn't willing to get out of their safety zone. People ain't in the safety zone anymore. They're in the, not necessarily the danger zone. They don't even think of danger. They're in the let's take a chance zone. Page of Swords. There's some sort of communication or letter. It could even be DM or email that's coming into you or that you sent, okay? Where in the past, no matter how many times you tried, everybody just shot you down. They just shot you down. I don't know what this is. Leave the comments below. You tell me what this is for you. They just shot you down. You kept getting shot down. Couldn't make something work. Could even be partnerships with Libra in reverse. It's almost like you weren't completely being yourself. You definitely weren't being valued. You were being undercut. In the past, it's got to do with the Sun card in reverse. So somebody's arrogance, dealing with big egos. Yeah, you were dealing with somebody's big fucking ego. You were dealing with somebody who was even underhanded, manipulative, or even intentionally, just almost like a sense of just egotistical asshole. This is usually a person, fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But this is in the past. This is also a sense of wasted energy, wasted time, of not standing out or always having to please somebody else's ego instead of like somebody that just wouldn't let you shine. They didn't like, they wouldn't let you shine because it always had to be their way. It had to be the same old stubborn way. It wasn't creative at all. It lacked, this is total lack of like creative stuckness. I don't know how this is playing out. You let me know, but I'm just going to keep going. This is like creative stuckness, like not being able to think outside the box, doing the same old, not having any kind of creative freedom. That could have been why you were being shot down and people kept saying no, 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 because honestly, there was nobody there with a mind that was open to say, oh my God, this is a fucking incredible opportunity. There's a message coming in. What is that message going to say? What is that message going to say for Libra, please? What is that message that they're getting? What is that message that they're getting? What is the message that's coming in for Libra, please? What is the message that's coming in for Libra, please? Somebody wants to invest in hard work that you've done. Five of Swords is here. A sense of maybe somebody shot you down again, or somebody with money, or somebody in a decision-making position, or even a boss has basically said no once again to the work that you've done. Maybe you're going to have to realize, Libra, that people aren't going to get it and you have to go solo. It's almost like that. It's a sense of you got to go rogue, and you'll have the energy and the ability to be able to do it. You got to go rogue, because I just feel like you're constantly beating the wrong bush. I think you're trying to go down a traditional path, and the traditional path is not the way. You have to be innovative. You have to try it a different way because it's wearing on you. And that's the clarity that you're going to get and going to realize, if I'm doing something different, I have to completely do it different. These traditional paths are a bunch of fucking bullshit. They just don't get me. This is King of Pentacles, so it could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They don't like to move. Wait a second. Clarify this for me, God. Clarify this for me. What are you meaning to tell me? Five of Wands, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of naysayers. There's a lot of people that are shooting shit at you, which is making it harder to get to a person that would actually make the decision in your favor. It's almost like you've got to go over people's heads. You can't communicate with the peons. That's what this is all about. You're disappointed because you're talking to the wrong people. It's not that what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is right. But it's almost like it's falling on dead ears. These are fives, 3 5s, 5 5 5, a change. Being tenacious. It's almost like don't give up. Push harder. Do more. What's with your tenacity? It's your tenacity that's going to help you break through. Let's get a moon card. We got to keep going. Libra. 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 Your dreams need a practical plan. But we don't, what the fuck? Adjustments are required. That's in the future. This is not what I expected. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's almost like a sense of don't lessen your dreams, but like give yourself a second to think, how do I have to go about? Okay, stop. I don't give a fuck about what our dreams need. I need you to tell us what this practical plan has to be, God. I need you to solve this problem instead of describe it for Libra. That's what I need, Spirit. Please solve this problem instead of describe it. They know what's up. They need to know what to do. The Star card. Aim higher. Aim higher. Go out on your own. The Hermit is here. I don't know what this means. Please clarify for me what this means. What do you mean? No, this is the wrong deck. What do you mean by this? You're aiming so high, I don't think people even get what you're proposing. Flying. You're confusing me. You're traveling. You're traveling. This is almost like a sense of send it overseas, send it abroad. That's what it is. It's like if the people near you don't get you, if you don't fit in, it's because you're not where you belong. You have to pick yourself up and move to where you belong, to where people are that really connect in you. This is a traveler, somebody abroad, somebody from a foreign country or a foreign land that will want to work in partnership with you. The offer will come from a place that you couldn't expect because it's definitely new or foreign to you. But what is this offer for? Could be marriage. Could be marriage. There's a connection here because it says wedding. 23 is another 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then we also have 3 plus 2. 5, 5. There's some sort of, it's almost like it's saying the answers will change if you ask different people. You have to ask different people who are not from the same walk of life from you. They're I don't know how they're different. Maybe they're actually from a different country. But that's what's going to change. That's what's going to change the situation. Is you keep asking the same old people and expecting a different outcome. Talk, speak, open up, maybe even learn a different language or somebody that speaks a different language than you. I know this isn't what you want to hear, but it's exactly what you need to hear, because this is what's going to solve your issue. You kept trying. You're dealing with egotistical assholes that are like, no, I own this. No creativity. I don't want anymore. I don't want to change my mind. There's a level of stubbornness here that says it's like there's quality, but there's no practical application of that quality. There's no one that actually fucking gets what this means. It's saying you're going to have to take this overseas. You're going to have to take this to somebody that isn't that you haven't dealt with before. That's the adjustments that are required. The Hierophant, this could be a marriage. This could be marriage, definitely partnership, or an industry. That is Three of Pentacles, an industry. So an industry that will respect your work. People who will really like appreciate you and see you and value you. You're not going to be hung up anymore. You're not going to be stuck. They'll unstick you. That's the secret to your success. It's also saying definitely Sagittarius season. But what adjustments are required, God? What adjustments does Libra have to make? What adjustments does Libra have to make? Who you're aiming toward. Who you're aiming at. 6 of Cups and 3 of Wands. It's definitely outside your normal scope. It's saying reach beyond your normal scope. Once again, I'm hearing a foreign affair. This is 6 of Cups, which is happiness and pleasure and God, a difference. They're different. There's somebody here that's just freaking different. This is love coming to you. It's finally coming at you. It's an opportunity finally coming in, but it's coming from a foreign place. So get yourself out there and talk, even translate if you have to, because once Mercury and Venus go into Sagittarius, great time to learn a foreign language. You don't even have to learn a foreign language. There is a sense of just be willing to translate it. Be willing to speak it or reach out to somebody that hasn't reviewed your work. It's like put it in a fresh set of eyes and you'll get a different answer. Let's go into detail and see exactly how this is playing out. Click the link below. We're going to go to the extended. I will see you guys there.